Hey guys, it's True with GunsAmerica's Hunt365, and today I'm going to show you some lightweight hunting tripods made by a company called Tricer USA. So these are unique. They're different than just a camera tripod that has been converted to use for hunting. They are actually, this is their BC model, and these guys make currently, in my opinion, the lightest and the best pan head out there in the Tricer LP, and we're going to talk about this in just a minute. We're going to weigh everything because I never trust the weights that you see on websites, so we're going to check it all out, weigh it. Let me show you how this works. This is their pack model. They have two tripod models. This is the BC. It's smaller, it's shorter. It's about the diameter of a Nalgene bottle, which is fantastic. It's relatively lightweight, and we'll do the weights when we weigh them. I have a scale here so we can actually make sure that they're accurate, but it's completely inverted right now. And the way this works is that the legs invert over like this, and the big heavy part of the legs here actually are what are on the ground, and this makes the tripod a lot stronger because now instead of having a little skinny leg at the bottom, you've got the big heavy leg at the bottom, and it actually adds stability and strength. I want to say this is capable of handling close to 26 pounds. Pretty impressive. This is the full maximum height. Actually, let me get these legs locked in here and I'll show you. This is the maximum height right here that you can make this go. So it's not tall enough to glass off of standing, but it's gonna work for any sitting or kneeling position, for a spotting scope, for binoculars, for whatever you want. These legs have full rotation, so you push the button and they can come up like this. So if you're in a side hill, you can pop them out so that they're completely like this. And then of course, as you guys saw before, they invert all the way over like that. Now this is strong enough to shoot off of. So if you don't have a bipod or you're just gonna shoot off of your tripod, this will handle it. It is plenty strong. I have shot off of bipods before that were not this sturdy or steady. So for the weight and the size, this is gonna be the strongest, lightest tripod available. Asiac Equipment makes one that's slightly lighter, 2 or 3 ounces lighter, but it is certainly not as stiff or as sturdy as this Tricer BC. Now the other one that they make, the other bipod, exact same features, folds up real small, does the whole inverted thing as well. This one actually is not inverted right now. Has the center stem that comes out and that you can lock. And by the way guys, both of these models, this is the 80, the Tricer 80, this is the Tricer BC. Both of these have a different center stem that you can change out to that is shorter, and it will save you basically 1 ounce. So you won't have this extension, you won't be able to have this much adjustment. It would just be short, but it would save you 1 ounce if that's really important to you. So this one is actually tall enough for you guys that are in Arizona and Texas that like to glass standing because there's snakes and things that bite you on the ground when you sit down, or thorns. This one actually gets tall enough that you could use it standing if you've kept the center column in. So let me show you here. So this is what we're talking about. I'm 6'2". You can see this is going to work perfectly if you need to use it standing. Still very, very light. We're going to weigh it in just a minute. But the last thing I want to tell you about before we get to the weights is this pan head. It is absolutely glass smooth. It's adjustable. It uses Arca Swiss. If you put an Arca Swiss adapter on your rifle, it'll clip your rifle right in and you can shoot off of it. This is, in my opinion, bar none, the best head that's being made currently right now. And we'll weigh it in a minute, but I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you that they advertised it as weighing 4.5 ounces. So smooth, got this little handle. You can mount your spotting scope. Let me just show you here. This is the Kawa TSN 554. This is the lightest spotting scope. It's a really high-end spotting scope. And this just clips into the Arca Swiss here, and it allows you to glass, pan, whatever, in a very light, strong setup. Switch it out for your rifle if you want. But this thing is absolutely butter smooth. I mean, it feels like a really high-end, expensive video camera head, and yet it is this tiny little mini handle. You can adjust the amount of tension with the handle here, and there's also a lock on this side that allows you to adjust tension for the other direction of pan. So it's a pretty impressive little setup, super duper light. I'm gonna pop it off, we're gonna weigh it, and I'm gonna tell you the exact weight of this Tricer head So while we're getting this off, this is called the Tricer LP. They also make a binocular mount that's $49. I don't have one of those to show you here today, but this, it feels like a feather. So I'm turning this on right now. Scale is just zeroing up. This is $189. It sounds expensive, but guys, this is the best thing there is. I've used ball heads, I've used everybody's lightweight stuff. This is bar none the best head on the market. So we're zeroed out on the scale, and this weighs exactly 4.4 ounces. So according to my scale, it is a 1/10 of an ounce lighter than what they actually advertise it at, which is also impressive because usually these companies embellish. But $189, the Tricer LP head, Arca Swiss. It's going to work for a rifle if you have to, binocular, spotting scopes. This is where it's at. Let's go ahead and weigh the BC model here. This is the lighter backpacking model that weighs less. And guys, this thing is really, really light, especially when you consider how thick these carbon fiber legs are. It is an impressive piece of equipment. Like, I have no complaints about this, other than when the head is on it, the LP, it doesn't fold up inverted and stow very well. So I can show you that if you want to see here. That's my only complaint. Maybe someone else has figured out a way of doing it, but if we invert it over, let's weigh it first. How about that? So the scale is zeroed. We're standing this up on it right now, and it weighs 1 pound. Sorry. Yeah, it weighs 1 pound, 11.5 ounces. So there you go, 1 pound, 11.5 ounces for this version. What I'm talking about that's annoying to me is that when this is on here, by the way, this will lock on. There's a set screw underneath that will lock this on so that it can't come off in the field on you. But when you invert these legs, so you push the buttons, invert the legs over for travel, for stowing, the stem actually stays out. This handle sticks out and it drives me crazy. I haven't figured out a good way for this to fit in here, maybe like something like that, but I still feel like things stick out and it doesn't fold down as tight. Now let's go ahead and measure and weigh the Tricer AD model. It's gonna be closer to 33 ounces, I believe, but we're just gonna give you the exact weight here as we check it so that we know. And guys, this thing's sturdy enough to shoot off of. If you don't want to bring a bipod in the field, take this with you and you could shoot off of this. And I honestly think that head, if you guys are interested or you care, leave a comment. We'll come back out and shoot a video of shooting off of it if you want to see it. So that's it inverted, folded down. It gets very small. We're going to weigh it right now. We're zeroed out. Actually got it. So that weighs 2 pounds, 1.6 ounces for the Tricer AD. This one is $349. I didn't lock those legs. The other one, the smaller BC version, is $339. And the head, once again, I can't say enough good about the head, is $189. So guys, you can go to tricerusa.com for more information, but these are kind of the hot stuff when it comes to hunting tripods, lightweight, strong hunting tripods at the moment. So guys, if you appreciate the video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. We appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time here at Guns America's Hunt 365.